Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the stream. I'm LB Hackamup, and I'm joined tonight with a lovely Mork Borg crew. They're over here. We're back for our final episode of this wonderful game, which is called Thirst for Blood. We'll do a quick recap, but first, channel stuff. Next week is going to be back to normal Thursday, Friday night. We will be dark on Sunday. Well, unless I decide to play Repo with friends. I don't know. No more TTRPGs on this channel until the end of the year, so this is it, guys. This is it for us. But yeah, let's go around and have everybody say who they are and who they're playing tonight. I will start. Hello, I'm LB, your lovely friend. I'm going to be playing Katla tonight. She is I forget what my title is, but I am the rogue of the group who sometimes pretends to be a noble, which has actually come in handy this time. I'm going to throw it over to Miss Ava.
Hello, my darlings and dears. It's your Madam Ava here, and tonight I play Selena, and I am your resident hermit. And together with my bird, I'm collecting heads. We all use she, her pronouns except for the bird. He is a boy because he is a good boy who loves his mom. And yeah, sending it over to Omega.
Hello, friends. My name's Omega Jones, also known as Crit Bard across all social media channels. My pronouns are he and they. I'm a professional actor and vocalist from the Midwest, turned tabletop designer, gamer, host, moderator, jack of all trades, master of like three of them. Today, I am Friedrich von Kraus, the people's prophet, he, him pronouns, who is a heretical priest, and that's really showing its head as of late. And he's tired. He's tired, but he needs to get shit done. Also with him is the bestest boy, Zaz, aka Azazel, small little puppy who can do no wrong. And very excited to see how this shapes up. I think we're all most excited to learn about the one who drank the juice. What's up, Josiah?
I did what? Uh, yeah, that's me. I am playing good old Vatan, the big old man who doesn't have a whole lot going on upstairs, but that's okay because sometimes someone has to drink the juice of a cursed fluid, you know? Um, or the cup of a cursed fluid, rather. Anyways, yeah, I'm super stoked to see where this all goes. Um, who hasn't gone yet?
No, just me, I think.
Val
Right?
hasn't gone yet.
Yeah.
Val, why don't you explain a little bit about what the heck is going on here?
Yeah. Hi, everyone. I'm Val. I'm playing with the Kraken Scrum mostly over on game nights, running games over there. And yeah, tonight I'm gonna be playing everyone else. Uh, LB, is there anything else you need to do, or should I just jump into it? All right. How about a recap, y'all? Since even though I'm sure everyone remembers exactly what happened last time.
1000%. We um
We're locked in.
Yeah.
yep.
Locked in. All right. Previously on Thirstful Blood, the dungeon delvers found themselves deep within Marken Keep after plummeting from the tower above. After dispatching the last remaining bandit, they followed a trail of blood mystically weaving through the undercroft and discovered at the trail's end a room containing a pool of blood and the chalice of sorrows. Vatan waded through the pool to claim the relic, hearing strange whispers in his mind when the cup was claimed. At the same time, the keep seemed to come alive, the walls pulsing with eerie power. Ascending with their prize, Katla scouted ahead to the keep's cathedral, encountering a grim tableau. Flayed and disemboweled bodies hung from the ceiling like grisly ornaments. Happy holidays, everyone. Didn't when I wrote that, I didn't realize where we were at. Upon crossing the chamber, the undead knights rose from their vigil, and through mouths sealed with rusty nails, they began a haunting song that inflicted madness and pain on its listener. Friedrich invoked his holy power to compel the creatures. Vatan held fast to keep the foes at bay. Katla dislodged a chandelier and to crush the undead, and Selena and Bella decapitated several of the knights to ultimately prevail. At the conclusion of the conflict, a voice was heard amongst the rubble, and an animated, disembodied head was retrieved from the debris. A lich who identified himself as Rule. In exchange for allowing Rule a sip from the cup to restore his powers, the Lich agreed to safely deliver the party from the clutches of Marken Keep. That is where we pick up now. I believe exactly where we left off last time. As After Vatan and Rule had both taken respective sips from the Chalice of Sorrows, Vatan, I believe your effect from that was beginning to hear the sort of laughter in the back of your mind, echoing, unheard by anyone else in the room. Um, and you have a temporary bonus to your attacks as a result. Um, the Rule, however, in sort of emboldened, empowered by the blessings or curses from the chalice, still within the cage that contains his head, has begun to levitate and kind of hovering off down the corridor past out the other exit from the keep or the cathedral, from where you all came in, and turns and faces all of you and says, we ready to continue now, or is there any further business to discuss before doing so?
As long
No.
as you don't plan on betraying us, that'll
Of
be
course
bad.
not. Of course not. We're in mutual partnership now.
And you're my best friend, so
Insight
you
check.
can't.
I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
You're my best friend, so you can't betray me. I'd be very sad.
Oh, I wouldn't dream of it. Of course not. Of course not. Big glowing red eyes.
So full of trust.
So full of trust. He says, "Well, my strange bedfellows, should we continue? I believe the safest path for us to take would be. Oh, yes, this way, down the hall. There should be, assuming it's still intact, a stairwell that leads up to the kitchens, actually. I believe we'll find the easiest passage in that direction."
You have been a inanimate object for quite some time. Are you still sure that that is the safest way to go?
Well, if you're asking for my complete certainty, I am lacking in that, given, as you
Oh.
mentioned,
Traitor! I'm kidding. He does not say that.
rude, so rude. But I do have a sense of the changes to the keep that have passed over these years, the blood that now flows through its walls. Yes, I believe the kitchens would be the best way.
Hmm. Also, really quickly, is anyone else hurt?
Good question.
I know I did
Nope.
a heal before, but I'm just don't know who is hurt right now.
I kept far away.
Yeah.
You know, same bestie. So cool. All right.
The
I mean, I
bird
would look
did
at
everything.
the the person with us who's not really a person, a facsimile of what they used to be, but I doubt they can get any healing. So
As a lich. Right.
yeah, yeah.
No,
But-
rules good. He's
Uh,
good.
Shall I scoot ahead as usual?
Please go on ahead.
By all means, I'll point the way for you. Well, I'll direct the way, I suppose. Really can't do much pointing now. This way. Kind of hovers off with you close in tow, and you kind of scamper off ahead, following his directions to scout off. Um, as Rule said, as you exit this cathedral, um, there are some twisting passageways. Again, the architecture here is jumbled, kind of mashed together, like the pieces of halls and rooms that don't quite fit together. You've already witnessed the keep sort of rearranging itself upon your passage previously, and you can easily infer that this is continuing to happen as you are trying to make your way out. But luckily, because you have rules guidance, and he seems to have some affinity for the structure and the powers that are manifesting here, he's able to point a direction for you to travel. So, Katla, following his instructions, you reach the end of this jumbled passageway and find a rather narrow stairwell. Looks like a servant's corridors that would for it's unseen passage throughout the castle
Mm.
um, that circles upwards. Um, and as you are ahead of the group, and you are the first to encounter this, kind of listening out, making sure that there's anything up ahead, you do hear echoing from above the well, I say you feel first like there's a warmth, like warm air coming down from above. And you also hear the sound of like metal on metal, like clinking of like what would sound like it to you, a kitchen,
Mhm.
like ladles and spoons and hitting pots, and the sound of like knives on a cutting board, and occasionally maybe even the whisper, or like the echoes of like faint conversation um, coming from above you.
Hmm. This castle has been vacant for quite some time. Do you think there are still servants of the either undead or magical variety?
Mm. Well, Rule kind of floats up next to you and looks up and says, I suppose there very well could. Given your recent encounter with the knights of the I do believe you could not rule that out entirely.
Right. Well. Vatan, do you sense anything, having had the blood of the chalice?
Um, I'm so glad you asked. It's a great question. Honestly, I feel great. The only thing I'm really sensing is just a sense that we're good. We're doing fine. Like we're good, even. In fact, why don't you let me go on ahead and you can just like take a break. I'll go.
Inside check. That feels weird.
I mean, that feels pretty Vatan, honestly.
Yeah, a part of me wants to be like, what? But also like Vuitton would do some weird stuff like that. But he hasn't
That is
yet.
true.
He
Yeah,
hasn't
that's true.
yet, but that's
That's-
the only thing I'm just like,
Yeah.
But
yeah.
he hasn't volunteered a
That-
lot of stuff.
That's true.
Usually we just tell him to go ahead. So him
he
volunteering.
might just be hungry. Yeah.
that part.
Are you just hungry, Vatan?
I mean, listen, I have never known a day in my life that I haven't been hungry most of the time, but that's neither here nor there. I'm just saying, I feel good. I feel like I could, crush anything that kind of gets in the way here. So I don't know. Like we can spend a bunch of time dicking around and poking in dark places, or we can just kind of go in. I could just, ask the castle to move out of the way.
By
It's
all
alive, right?
means, my little meat shield, please lead the way. But
Yeah, sure. Fuck it.
don't swing first. Perhaps a little caution.
Be cordial. Or
Okay.
whatever.
Yeah.
Not
No,
too much
I,
smiling, though.
just give like a big smile.
Sharpened teeth.
With
No
sharpened
teeth.
teeth and stuff.
No
Um,
teeth. No teeth. Just
All right.
Friedrich is just amused.
We'll workshop that. We'll workshop that. But yeah. Okay, cool. I mean, if you guys don't want to do anything in here, don't let me stop you. But once we are ready to kind of move, I will definitely just take point and just like kind of just pick a direction and very confidently go in that direction.
I want to cut to the audience perspective for a second of Vatan during this conversation. So just in the back of his mind, just a constant like, just like non-stop on a loop.
Good. Yeah, like as I'm walking away, I just like I don't really know what's so funny, but good. But he says that out loud. Everyone else is like, "What the fuck?" Like, okay,
is this one okay? Was he like this before?
absolutely not.
Right.
Remind me really quickly. Did we see Vuitton drink it?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Great.
Because I think you drank from it first before
Yes.
giving some to Rule. Yeah. So yeah, you're all aware that he has drank the blood, so you can keep that cataloged.
Oh, don't worry. Selena has. That's why she's like, insight?
Yeah.
He's easier to backstab when he's ahead of me, so.
True. Yeah, so you I think Vatan starts to go the wrong direction, then Rule like kind of cuts you off and says, this way, up. head up the stairs, moving in the direction that Rule points to. Um, the sounds and the warmth like grows as you ascend the staircase, which goes up probably about like 30 feet or so. As you reach the top, you begin to see light flickering against the cobblestones or the brick stonework of the top of this passageway from a slightly ajar wooden door, and you hear the like a bubbling beyond, like a roiling pot, um, and you hear a whisper, kind of a hushed voice from inside, say, uh, "Right, I heard them again. Footsteps." And you see like shadows moving from someone within the room. Um, Vatan, do you just push in the door?
Yeah, this is it just like a wooden
Yep,
door?
it's
Okay,
partially open. It's not closed. It's not locked or anything, or
great.
barred in any way that you
I
can
mean, that's irrelevant here because I'm gonna just go up to it and like kick the door open and just be like, "What's up, boys? I heard there was some people in here.
You kick the door open with a loud
We're just
bang.
passing through, not trying to cause any trouble. Don't start none, won't be none."
My
The
God.
door splinters as you kick it, and you hear a shriek from within, like clambering. You hear a ladle as it's dropped onto the floor. The voices of about like half a dozen people within here, as they quickly back up from or flee from your sight. And what you see is a kitchen. Largely appointed as would be befitting a keep of this size, with a at the center of the room, underneath a like a chimney that seems to be long blocked off because smoke is kind of roiling like across the ceiling. There is a large like stew pot over a open fire. Um, the uh, there are rusted kitchen implements and pots and pans hanging across the room. But more immediately, the movement you see around you is about six rather like dirty, like mud covered um, individuals that are gaunt with rags that are kind of tattered and torn, and some like with bandaged arms and signs of battle wounds, pretty recent. Uh, some flee towards the corner and kind of like rest themselves against the wall and kind of holding up their hands out of fear. Others grabbing knives or ladles or spoons from the counter to hold up in defense against you. And one in the middle of the room that was currently looked like they were in the middle of like stirring this pot, uh, and the slowest to react out of just from I think Vatan's like battle sense is like was not as surprised by this, not caught as caught off guard. I think immediate gauge you get from this person is like they're the most dangerous person in this room. Um, you see a woman with mirror polished armor, whereas like everyone else is dirty and filth ridden. She wears plate armor that is kind of almost shining against the firelight. Um, but over the armor, she has an apron that is tied around it, like she put it over instead of removing her armor. Um, and resting or kind of hanging from her hip, you see two large rusted like cleavers that are slightly stained or have long dried blood on them. She looks up at you as you enter, and the others, everyone sort of panics. She says, "Now, calm down, everyone. The food's not quite ready. Who are these? Get them out of here. You go back where you came." And just continue stirring.
Cool.
Okay.
I mean, yeah, when I come into this room, I'm not gonna like attack anybody or take any aggressive actions. I say exactly the thing that I said, and then just look back to the group behind me. I guess probably to Katla specifically because I think you're directly behind me, and just
Yeah.
like Just a bunch of guys cooking stuff, I guess. I don't know. I
I
just
will-
look towards the group and I smile, and I'm like, "We're friendly."
Yeah, I'll step in the room. There is a a bead of anime sweat as I'm used to doing things in the stealthy way, and this is the exact opposite of that. Yes, thank you. Our apologies for intruding on your space. We were just passing through. Do not mean to interrupt your meal making.
Oh, I don't. There isn't enough for guests in here. You must leave. You must
Right.
go now.
Which door should we use to exit?
The one you came through. Go back down.
No.
Back where you came from. Yes,
No.
yes. Down.
Okay.
You're just like stirring this pot sort of feverishly.
She pulls up, like she stands a little taller as she takes on this noble visage that she has, and she says,
Mhm.
I will not be spoken to in this way. I am looking to pass through to the next room. We have come from downstairs and are moving out. Tell me where out is, and I will allow you to continue your work.
Yeah. Let's see how persuasive you are.
Okay.
Do presence?
Presence?
Yes.
The universal stat presence.
Yep.
Yep.
Yep. All right, so I get a +2 because I'm pretending to be a noble. I rolled a 18.
18. Wow.
Ooh,
Okay.
work.
Yeah.
I have one thing.
You roll an 18. She looks at you like, I think for the first time, like hasn't really made eye contact with anybody. She's like very focused on whatever she's doing here.
Mm.
You just see like steam and smoke coming out from this pot. And for the first time, like you snap her out of this reverie, and she locks eyes with you, very intensely, suddenly. She says, "You came from below. You're alive. How? How is this?"
Quick question. Quick, while this is happening,
Yeah.
just to have some brain sauce. We were under the understanding that like no one was in this place.
Mhm.
It's coming alive. There's zombie things downstairs. Like bad news bears.
Yeah.
Is this person living, fully living?
Yeah. With your command and knowledge of like, holy powers and all of this, like I honestly won't even have you don't even have to roll for it. Like you're assessing the situation, looking in the room, you see human, like yes, these are living beings. You don't see any signs of undeath. The people other than this woman in the armor at the center of the room, they are all in very rough shape. Most of them look like they've been here for some time now, um but not like centuries. These they don't look any way sort of magical or like cursed in some way. They just look like maybe bounty hunters, maybe you're not quite sure. They don't have any sort of regalia or anything on them,
Mhm.
but you have nothing. I think what you are pointing out to me is like being odd, like you didn't think there'd be anybody else in here. Like Friedrich is probably having that same thought as
Yeah.
well.
Yeah. My guess is they are adventurers who came in here who got stuck somehow.
Got
is
stuck?
my thought.
The second question, really quickly, I was going to ask is what is being cooked? Because that was going to
Mm.
help see.
Yeah, that I
what's
will have
there.
you do
Yeah.
a presence.
Sure,
roll for me.
100%. Because I was like, I don't know how or if advantage or something is a thing. My dog's here, and dogs have a really good sense of smell. Can they help me with this?
I will lower the difficulty of this.
Sleigh bells. Thank you
yeah.
so much.
Tis the season.
Truly, tis the season.
Tiz. That's gonna be my new next character, just Tiz. That sucks. I'm gonna re-roll that with an omen. That was a 2 on the
Okay.
die.
Oh no!
I'm like
valid.
that's not fair. I'll put all this work in. Okay, great. Fire Nation trying to attack me. That is 17.
Okay, 17. Yeah. while Katla's having this conversation, as you know, Friedrich, I imagine, kind of stepping to the
I think this
side,
is the
maybe.
dog that got this, not me.
Yeah, well, like actually, here's a good. Yes, Zaz kind of comes up to you and like gives a little like nuzzle against your leg, kind of getting your attention, um, and like pulls on your pant leg a little bit, just to kind of pull your focus. And as you look to the side, you see like sniffing across the floor. Um, there is a like a pantry, a side room, smaller alcove to this main kitchen, where the door is also partially ajar, but no light coming from there. It's pretty dark, but you can see casting from the torchlight and the cooking pot at the center of the room gives enough light into this pantry. And your attention kind of drifts across the room, and you see a counter with like a butcher's knife, like stuck into the wood. You see stains of pretty recent blood across it. You see little bits of uh, what look like, you see a shoe that is cut in half, and like the leather stripped from it. Um, and like you see bits of like pieces of belts and things like that are like cut into like bits and chunks, and you can see like bubbling from within the pot, like the bits and pieces of this leather that is being like cooked down and used in this stew. But with the 17, what you also pick as you look to the side is you see within the dim light of that pantry, uh other elements of clothing, armor, and like packs and everything kind of like scattered to the side, uh, indicating there may have once been more people here than there are currently, but you don't see any remnants of any corpses or other bodies.
Am I right to be inferring what I'm probably inferring right now?
Probably.
Oh. Okay, I'm just gonna. I'm not gonna. I can't say we don't have like telepathy or anything like that, but I'm just gonna just stay close as Katla is moving forward in their attempt to be in the nobility. Katla, you notice that I'm just slightly closer to you than I need to be. Um, in the sense that if I need to do something to assist you at a moment's notice, I
Mhm.
can. I think you get that understanding of like strategy,
Yeah.
but not that I'm doing anything, but something's off,
Right.
but let's hear them out.
Okay.
So wide-eyed, she looks at you and, reiterating her question, says, I think she like picks up. She has this ladle in hand. She's like pointing it in your direction. She says, "You, you came from below. And you're alive. How? How is this?"
Is that really any of your business?
Main character energy.
It's it's important. You. Why are you here? Why did you come here? Oh, you're real. You see them and like looks around at like the others around her, and they're kind of like all nod,
Mm.
scared. Says, "You're real. You're here. All right. Who sent you?"
Can I see, are there any other ways out of this room?
Yes. That's easy enough.
Okay.
You can see across the room,
Mhm.
kind of against the L junction wall from the one you just came up from. You see like another passageway or door
Mhm.
that seems to lead out of here. Um, she is between you and
Yeah.
this door currently.
We come of our own accord, and we leave as such. Whatever it is you're doing in here has nothing to do with us, and you will resume as soon as we leave.
She shakes her head and kind of waves the ladle at you. She says, "No, this is my kitchen. You tell me right now, or you're not going anywhere."
Shh. The Lord, whom which you may be served, wants you to stop. And as I say that, my voice like warbles slightly. It is a weird, maybe it's, a trick of the the sound or the way things are bouncing off, or maybe it's Maybelline. They don't know. But I'm going to use my Daemon of Capillaries power. One creature, we'll have to roll presence first to
Got
see
it.
if this even can happen. That's a 16 on the die. Yeah.
Oh, yes.
Um, one creature suffocates for 1d6 rounds, losing 1d4 hit points per round. Somebody's going to make them choke because they're
Again,
clearly getting too close.
yes. Okay.
So I'm
Uh,
going to roll the d6.
yes, go and roll.
That's
first one.
four. It's 4 rounds.
4 rounds.
And it's
And
1d4 hit points per round.
we'll go ahead and roll the first d4 for how much
Okay.
damage she takes initially from this.
Let's she wasn't three.
Okay. All right. Uh, as you do this, she's waiting. She's, you tell me right now.
How dare you speak to me as such? Take
No.
note, all of you. This is not how you are to behave. Everyone, let us go. I'm just start walking towards the exit. Let's fucking go.
This is what happens when you eat leather, processed or otherwise. Continue.
You know what? I'm gonna do. Here's what I want to do here, because this is a very unique situation that we find ourselves in currently. Normally, we would do a morale check if the leader of this group was killed or having this. We did a little bit of that last time. I want to go ahead and roll morale right now to see if the people in the room, if a fight even happens here.
Okay.
So somebody just roll somebody roll 2d6 for me.
I'll do it.
Do it.
Do it.
4 and a 3, so 7.
Okay. All right, and then roll one more d6 for me.
Alrighty. Another 4.
Okay. So I'll say mechanics wise, normally what happened here is they've surrendered, but we're gonna kind of what ends up happening is she starts choking and waving her cleaver, and you can see as soon as like the four of you move fearlessly out of this kitchen, just walking right past her, she goes to pull this this cleaver from her side, and you see the five others in the room who were cowering and kind of deferring to her up until that point suddenly stand a little straighter and watch as the four of you walk past her. She goes to rush at Katla with this cleaver in hand, uh, and you watch as one of the other two like kitchen utensil wielding, slightly like less gaunt figures, um, sort of just steps in front of her and just surreptitiously puts a leg out and trips her as she falls like face down into the like remnants of the fire on the edge of this cauldron. She freaks out and begins to scream and shout and roll across the coals as you very quickly pass by. She rolls around, continuing to not be able to speak, choking on her words, literally. Uh, and as the four of you, I assume, just continue to walk, trying to get away from what's happening here.
The one who tripped, as we're walking, I just want to just toss. Like I have food enough, 2 days worth of food in my bag in my equipment. I'm just gonna toss some of it to him, so you don't gotta eat leather. Don't eat leather.
he he catches it and like holds it in hand. You see like eyes going wide as he like tucks it away. And then as the four of you are leaving, uh, maybe Friedrich, maybe Selena is maybe the last one in the room. You turn around, you see shadows kind of looming from the fire, like casting across the walls as you watch the other five kind of circle up around Magda, and you just hear the choking kind of cut off with a few sounds of metal against armor and some cracking noises as
Oh,
a
praise be.
grim fate befalls Magda the butcher.
They won't be
As
eating
we
leather
leaving-
tonight.
As we are leaving, can I have Bellum do like a drive-by swoop and pick up someone like an eyeball or something. I just want a collector's item from this experience.
Have an eyeball. Absolutely.
Yes.
Who am I to say no?
Incredible.
My
My
collection
God.
grows.
I don't know why I don't picture these two specifically. Like I can picture this between Vatan and Selena. I can't picture this between Katla and Friedrich. But in my brain, they're all going like, "Ooh,"
Yeah, right.
just like that was cute. But that's not them.
No, no.
That's so funny.
There's just a little like, shall we?
Yep, we
All
shall.
right.
Oh my god. Yes, you
Jesus
bypass
Christ.
this encounter and
Incredible.
Let's
move
go.
on. As Rule,
was cool.
who is pretty silent during all, I think was actually kind of keeping out of sight, maybe staying like behind
Mhm.
somebody for most of the conversation, not wanting to antagonize or make the situation worse, being a head in a cage. Uh, kind of glides up next to you, Callaghan says, "Well, that was very well done, very masterful in your manipulations. Good job." And looks to you, Friedrich. Your abilities, very interesting. Very interesting indeed.
Thank you. I didn't come here to fuck around.
Perhaps you will make it out in one piece. He kind of, as you leave this corridor or leave the kitchens behind you, the floor ahead of you, it kind of like almost like lists to the side, like not moving, but it like its construction like is uneven as it kind of serpentines ahead. He says, "Well, I suppose we carry on then."
You didn't happen to know that there were people in the kitchen who would want to eat us, did you?
This was my first time encountering them,
Good.
but it seemed no challenge for those as skilled in manipulations and magic and other abilities as the four of you. So,
You flatter us.
very well. This way now. And sort of glides down the uneven hallway, unperturbed by its arrangement, while the three of you, or four of you, follow. Um, you leave the sounds of carnage behind you, making your careful way down this strange construction. As you see, the keep almost has reached a point like the walls aren't exactly moving, but you get the sense of like an unsettledness to them, like they have recently reached a configuration, and you almost get the sense, and I think maybe Vatan more than anyone, given the connection to the blood and everything, it's like the you feel this presence that wants you to stay, and it
Mm.
is trying to figure out the best way to do that. It has almost given up on the construction and the twisting passageways and the methods, the labyrinthian methods it was using before, and instead, as you reach what appears to be the end of this corridor, instead of doorways and further tunnels and twisting corridors, it simply dead ends.
Hmm.
And above you, you see a vertical shaft yawning into the sky, into the darkness above. Its walls glistening as if slick with blood. You see runnels that pulse like veins, as if the keep's own heart is beating from behind the stone. Um, which each thrum, with each beat, you see a rain of crimson dust, fragments of stone that rain down around you. Uh, it appears the keep is not going to make your egress simple.
Okay.
First of all, rude.
Very tremendously rude.
As Vatan just continues to hear.
That's funny.
Okay. Well, what do we want to do here?
Do you want to ascend and bring a rope?
Sure. Um, I
Well,
have.
It's so easy.
just short. I'm like, well,
Bellum can keep you company if you're feeling lonely going
Well-
to the very top.
He's a good listener, so yeah, I would appreciate that.
He's such an excellent listener and therapist.
Yeah, I have like 10 spikes and a hammer, and I've got two 30-foot lengths of rope and a 15-foot metal chain. So
I think
I don't
one of
know.
those maybe got left behind when we climbed up the
Yeah,
first
that's
time.
so true. That's so true. You're so right. I don't think I would have gotten back for that, and it probably got mangled in the wreckage.
Mhm.
But okay, so we got 30-foot length of rope, a 15-foot metal chain, some metal spikes, and a hammer. So, I don't know how like feasible this is, but I feel like what I would just start trying to do, whether this actually works or gets us anywhere or not, is just like taking one of these big spikes, pound it into the wall, and start trying to use those as like footholds, basically,
Yeah.
to see how high I can get up doing that. And then I've got that large iron hook still. I do still have that, and then try to like I guess see if I can get up high enough to like throw a hook to the tops to essentially make a staircase of railway spikes and then like connect that to a rope and maybe a chain to get some extra distance. That's like what, 45 feet. So I don't
Mhm.
know how high I can get constructing a staircase of metal spikes, but beyond that we've got another 45 feet. um that's all I got.
Yeah.
That's the best I can do, I think. So you can tell me if
That's
that's good enough or if that's going to get us somewhere. But
I think that will get you far enough. You can't see. I suppose you have a few light sources amongst you, and actually, Rule can hover, levitate. So
I must say, if
As
I
a
need
light
to, I can
source.
give him my oil lamp, and just like put like attach it to his side or something as he's
so I can
ascending.
see what the hell I'm
Yeah.
doing up there once
yeah,
I get. Yeah.
I think I'll also actually just have Bellum go up to scout just in general, and then
yeah,
with the different types of like chirps and caws that he does, tell us, hey,
yeah,
there's a golem up ready to like just
or
punch you down.
yeah, and give you a sense of how far up it is as well,
Mhm.
like whether this climb would make sense. Yes, easy enough. Uh, Bellum communicates through the intricate series of calls and chirps, and actually probably just from like proximity, like you hear and you can kind of like guesstimate
Mhm.
from how far up he is. Uh, it's probably about a 30 to 40 foot climb from here, so easy enough for the, I would say, well, not easy enough, you have enough materials
Mhm.
Okay.
for the climb.
Cool.
um, you are dealing with a walls glistening slick with blood again, so that will make this a little more
Can
difficult.
I? Here's a question. I still have 2 sticks of chalk with me. Can I grind one of those up to like chalk up
Yeah, I
my
was
Yeah,
just
you're gonna
hands
thinking
to
chalk
that.
your
try to make
hands.
some friction?
Yep, yep. You're going full free climber, like chalk up
Yeah.
your hands.
We're gonna just
You know, like
boulder our
limber
way
up.
up through this castle shaft.
Yeah. I will I will absolutely allow that. Okay.
Okay.
So you're gonna attempt to free climb up and then somehow anchor like a rope or chain.
Basically, get up as high as I can with these like rail spikes, and then essentially loop this rope through the bottom link of this chain, and then on the other end attach the grappling hook and try to like throw that up, and then use the chain side as like the weight to like pull down and try to
Absolutely.
like get a secure situation. Secure, yeah, I don't think this is up to code, but get it as secure as it can so that we can climb up and see what the heck is going on up there.
Absolutely. Uh I think let's do a test for it.
Great. What would you like me to
And
roll?
I think strength makes the most sense
Sure.
here. Yeah.
Okay. Great. That's a 16 on the dice, so an 18 total.
Yeah, y'all rolling great.
Welcome in, Folk and Myth.
You chalk up your hands, stretch, uh, and you're going like full like free climber, like as much as you can, or
Well,
you're
I'm
using
basically gonna start with, because I know that these guys won't necessarily be able to
Mhm.
free climb their way up. So I'm gonna start
You do.
with. Listen,
You're correct. You're correct.
you know what I'm good at. I know what you're good at. It's
Fair.
all good. Everyone's got their own talents. And yours is telling me what to do, and that's great. I'm gonna take a rail spike and just take my hammer and just bang, like pound that in, and then it's try to climb up on top of that and get. So like the idea here is once we're done, there will be spikes that
Some
people can
handles.
more or less step onto. It's going to be a little bit of a balancing act, but climb up. While I'm doing this, yeah, it's going to be a combination of using those as footholds and doing a bit of free climbing to
Yeah,
get
I'll
myself up.
give you one thing as you drive the first spike into the wall. As soon as it pierces through the stone, you drive it in. You see blood beginning to gush from the rocks around it, and you almost hear the growling of like a wounded animal at this like that echoes from the corridor around you. Um, a
When
sign of
that
warning
when that
from
happens, I'm just gonna be like, well, if you just let us out of here, I'll stop jamming spikes into you. It's real simple. Next one back. um,
you you continue on undaunted by the warnings of the keep. Each time you do that rumbling growing a little deeper, a little more threatening.
Why are you making me
But
feel bad for a house? For a castle? Like, stop.
Oh no, it's that movie Monster House all over again.
Oh, no.
Very that. Like, what's going on?
Didn't tell y'all that was the basis for this campaign.
My
Um,
God.
the but with your very good check there, you are able to uh expertly ascend this corridor or this shaft here, driving in spikes, kind of wedging yourself and free climbing in places to like against looser elements of the stone as you ascend to the top. Once you reach the with your lantern at the side, casting light amongst this alcove you find yourself in, it actually opens up into like the floor of a circular room around you. Again, nonsensical construction given the keeps constant rearranging. Um, there are couple of doors leading out from here, but that isn't your immediate concern as you have the rope to anchor. Imagine driving another spike into the ground to create that junction point, that anchor point for your companions to ascend as well. Do you, the rest of you, or anything else before people start to try to climb this rope to join Vatan?
I think I would actually, once it's secure, I would come back down
Okay.
and basically just be like, all right, I'll go up last so that if anyone fucking falls, maybe I'll be able to catch you on the way down.
Right.
Or give you a little boost. But
Right.
yeah, I'm basically gonna go. I'll go up last since this is like the one thing I am very good at. So if
You're good at killing too.
thank you. That means a lot, honestly.
Yes, of course.
Coming from you, that makes a lot.
Coming from you, yeah, that's a real compliment.
All right, who's going to go first?
I'm so weak.
Right.
Praise the Lord. And I always go upstairs.
Okay. So for each of you, we could do these simultaneously to save some time. But each of you are going to have to make a strength test to ascend.
Why?
I will say it
Can't
is
Vatan just carry us?
well, that is an option, but with Vitan's efforts here, it is incredibly low difficulty.
You say that.
But yeah.
All
And Vatan,
right.
you are waiting at the bottom to try to catch anyone who falls.
Yeah.
If I understand that right.
I'm
Okay.
so scared right now. What dice am I going to use? Use my black one.
I'm gonna use an omen.
Good.
Okay.
I rolled a 2 and I have -3. So
I'm also
Good.
going to use an omen because I rolled a 9 and have -2.
This wasn't what I envisioned when I
Right?
gave y'all your omens back at the
it
beginning.
never is.
Being like, this is what they're all going to burn their omens on. But that is kind of
Climbing
I
a
to be
hilarious.
fair,
ladder.
I have not used an omen yet, so I'm using
Okay.
my
Mhm.
omen.
I have a -1, but so that makes it a 15.
You ascend.
8.
Ha 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 ha. Still cool.
8.
I rolled
You
an
ascend.
8.
Catelyn. You
I
also
rolled an 8,
8?
but I have a -2, so it's just actually a 6.
Okay.
Okay.
Well,
I'm weak.
Katla and Friedrich, the two of you ascend relatively. Friedrich pretty much, I think, maybe impresses Vatan a little bit with your skill in
Hell yeah.
climbing. Katla, a little more effort required to reach the top.
No one is shocked.
Selena, you get about halfway off the rope, and like in gym class when you're climbing the rope, and you get like to that midpoint, and your arms are just burning, and you feel your your hands beginning to shake and tremble. And Vatan, you realize that that this is about to not go very well as she starts to kind of slide down the rope, kind of can't get the footing, and eventually your muscles kind of give out and you fall from about 20 feet up.
I have a question.
Into
and
your
I
strong
shouldn't,
embrace, Vatan, right?
I shouldn't ask it, but I'm going to. Are there any spikes in between where she's falling? Is she about to like get tetanus?
Oh, everything Vatan carries
It's
has
all
tetanus.
rusty. It
It's
all
all
Selena
rusty.
has
rusty.
all her
Oh.
vaccines. She lives in a cave. She has to make sure she's vaccinated.
Vatan, just the walking tetanus
just
epidemic.
a walking fucking.
We
just
gotta
a
bring it back,
walking
okay?
vacuum
Yeah,
test.
look, to be
It's
fair,
the last episode we gotta.
It's like a fucking cryptid where it's like, oh yeah, you better get vaccinated because tetanus man comes to town.
Tetanus.
Mhm.
He'll bump into you and give you tetanus.
Okay, Vatan, do you want to? I will give you an opportunity because you set this up to try to catch.
I'm gonna do
Selena
my
to
best.
avoid any damage.
I don't. Is this a strength or agility?
Yeah, strength. Strength, I think is.
Well, either way, it's a 4 on the dice. So with strength, that is a 6. You know what? I do have an omen I can burn here. I'm gonna try this one more time. That's a 7.
hey,
Okay.
it's never what you think it's gonna be.
Yep.
It's-
I'm
Really?
gonna have. I will give you a choice. You rush to try to catch Selena. You one or both of you are going to take damage. You can either take all of the impact, you can split the impact, or you can let Selena take the fall. I will
But
give Vatan the choice.
Amazing
Can I have
question.
Bellum also try to help slow me down? Like just
He's-
grab
Okay,
me up and
I'm
hold me
giving
like,
this hawk a lot of.
Yeah.
That is some Pixar level
yeah, right.
bullshit
I
that
know,
I'm
but
not
is
doing.
Bellum gonna like? I'm just saying, is Bellum gonna really let his mom like just die right
He,
here?
you know what? He's gonna try, but with a carry capacity of 2 pounds, I
I
think
know.
he's not gonna
I
help
know.
very much.
All right.
Hey, I asked.
You're
I
like,
asked.
you know
No,
what?
I respect the hustle.
Selena, I have a question for you above table. How many hit points do you
Uh-huh.
have?
4.
I'll take all of the damage.
Got it.
I will basically just
Weak.
dive and catch her in such a way where it's like, this is gonna suck, but to try and make it as minimal as possible. Yeah.
Okay. Roll a d8 for me.
Great. That's 2.
Okay.
I
You
don't know
only
if I
take
wanted to roll high or low, but
no. That is how much damage you're taking.
oh,
So
okay, okay.
that
That
is
could have been a lot worse.
yeah. That could have been a lot worse.
That would have killed
Um,
me.
the 2?
Yes.
That can't be
Yeah.
true.
I'm pretty
It
sure
is.
it's
I
true.
had to re-roll my stats to make me not dead at the beginning, remember?
Oh yeah.
Uh,
Well, anyways, ow.
you crash. Selena, you feel your fall broken, mercifully, by Vatan underneath you as he just crumples down. Vatan's not able to catch you, so just kind of dives underneath to cushion your fall. Um,
Oh my God, I'm so sorry. And thank you.
Yeah, it's no. Don't worry about it.
You know what?
You'll get him next time.
Because you've done me such a kindness, she reaches in and gives you the nail of Saint Ardens. Like, I think you may need this way more than I do. Meaning, I don't want to be white.
I forget what that does. The only thing I remember about it is that it turns your
essentially
skin
gives
white.
you like a boost. Like, it
yes,
essentially gives you like a boost when you're about to die, type of
so
vibes.
Yeah.
But
yes,
Right.
if you drive the nail into the heart of somebody who is dying, it essentially keeps them from doing so. Keeps them at 1 hit point
Okay.
instead of actually
And it
dying.
makes your skin like translucent,
But
right?
it
yeah.
drains all the color from your skin.
Yes.
The
Okay.
most regret I've ever had for a magic item that I did not consider the consequences of when I wrote it. Always,
Wow.
always think through things, y'all. Don't write
The
your
more you
campaigns
know,
at 3
kid.
o'clock in the morning. No, this is so funny.
Okay, cool. I'll take the nail and be like, nice, thanks. Um, and I'll go ahead of you, and I'll put that nail in the wall as well to provide another foothold, and to
Oh
be
yeah.
like, look,
Well,
just
now we
look
can't
at
kill the
Hold on.
house.
Wait, no, that might be real bad.
Now I'm trying to decide the
That
effects.
could be
Just the keep.
Well, the keep isn't
Okay.
at 1 HP, but
We
if we
don't
bring
know
it
that.
down to 1 HP, will
What
it
if
not
it is at
die?
1 HP? It's
We
like
need to make sure to
dead.
take it out.
It
Take
brings
it
the
out
keep
before we
back to
damage
life.
it.
Oh no.
Uh,
Uh,
We don't see this. We're up there looking. This is a nice room.
This
Look
is-
at
this
this
is a nice
room. This is
boulder.
a nice boot.
Selena is watching this, like, I don't know if you should do that.
you nope, it has happened, and here's the result of that.
Oh
So
god.
I'm gonna say the two of you begin to ascend. I'm not gonna have you continue to roll strength checks and hope you fail. Everybody's done at least one now. You begin to climb. We're not spending the rest of the session here today, but as you drive the nail into the wall, uh the to get a foothold, you begin to watch as again, like the brick, this like gray kind of off red stone, you watch as the as it almost like bleaches the color from it, begins to even like the blood coming from it, uh just this like now milky substance that is now flowing out from the crack where the nail's been driven, and Vatan, you will also watch as the stone begins to move, and you see forming from as you're climbing. I imagine like Selena above you, and you're kind of climbing the rope behind her. You see that nail, maybe reaching down to like pull it out. Uh, you realize that some sort of shape is beginning to form out of the stone,
Good.
and you see like an orb at first, then it extends out into like limbs, arms, and legs. You see a small statue forming, and your mind is taken back to the statue that you gave tetanus to about a couple hours ago now, that presumably would be dead somewhere up
Hmm.
above you. And you see this this construct, this puppet of the keep beginning to form around the magics and the power of this relic that you have driven into the wall, as if you are not necessarily bringing the keep back to life, but it is bringing an element of the keep back to life that has been
Okay.
killed before. I will allow you to react though if you want to try to prevent this from happening, or you can let it happen, see how it goes.
What we got here? Yeah, I because I imagine this is happening kind of like above it, right? Like as you're saying that.
Yes.
Okay, cool. I have a bottle of red poison with me that requires a DR of like you code it on a weapon, and if you hit with it, it requires a DR of 12, and if they fail, it's a D10 damage. And it's got 3 doses in it.
Mhm.
So I don't know what's going on. I'm like, it's fucking castle, man. I just kind of take that and I'm like, spit the cork out. I just sort of dump that on there. And I'm like, you fucking motherfucker. I'm just trying to get out of here, dude. Come on, what are we doing? Um, so I just dump some poison on it and then continue to climb up. Pretty confident in myself that that will solve that problem.
Oh well, yeah, yeah, yeah. So what? Okay, the poison. Let me. What is it? What are the rules for
It
the?
is
The poison for
it's the
Cusco,
red
Cusco's
poison.
poison.
It's good
Yeah,
poison.
it's the red poison from the base book,
Oh,
which
got it. Toughness,
is a
DR
DR 12
12 for
toughness,
10 damage.
and it does a D10 damage on a failure.
Jeez. Okay. Sure.
What about the roll
Yeah.
initiative with the house?
We're
Yeah.
gonna die.
Go ahead
To be
and
fair, it's not is if it's not fully formed, it might form into it and do damage.
oh,
We're gonna find
Manifesting
out.
We're
that,
gonna
but
find,
I
yeah,
don't know.
right?
because I'm determined not to roll anything. You just roll a d20 for me.
That's a
The
13 on the
GM's
dice.
dilemma. It's like I don't want to roll shit.
Yeah.
I'm having you roll the toughness of this thing. So you rolled
Yeah, a
what was it?
13,
13. So it's DR 12
which is
or
more
D.
than 12.
It is more
Sure
than
is.
12.
It is
Okay.
more than 12.
You see the this red poison. Again, it was a wall coated in blood. Then it got bleached out, and now you've put more blood-like substance on it. So it's
Yes.
just like layers of different colors on it. You see this red poison that is now streaking down this growing shape of this animated statue. You see again, same as before, the stone itself. This was not a statue that has been animated. It's like it's taking on the vague approximation of that, but you still see the stone kind of veneer over the flesh underneath it, as it is like kind of forming a carapace of stone around itself, but a piece of this keep is coming to life. um, the poison covers it, but it does not appear to be affected by the poison, though
That
it
makes sense.
does immediately reach out and grab onto this rope and one of the pittons on the wall and begin to just like climb after you. Feel Selena as you're reaching the top, and Katla and Friedrich as you see the anchor. You see the anchor that Vatan has driven in to the floor, just kind of like bend to the side as something very heavy is now hanging from this rope.
Vatan did it. It wasn't me.
What is what is that? What is that?
As you look
I
down, you see
gave
Vatan climbing the rope, kind of with this vial of poison underneath, just like free climbing the stone. This mess just uh, this this statue that is quickly pursuing him out of revenge. You're not sure.
Why are we okay? Just takes a step away from the hole.
Could I get a description of the room that we are currently in?
Yes, from what I briefly described before, it is a circular room with this like this shaft was in the center of it.
Mhm.
There are 3 doors, equally spaced apart, leading out of this room. Rule is like floated up and kind of looking around the doors, and you see 2 of the doors are like heavy metal, almost look like prison cells or like dungeon cell doors. One of them is a wooden door that has like a little bit of blood trickling out between the gaps in the wood.
Wonderful. No place to hide? Any shadow?
No,
Dope.
nowhere's to hide up here.
Dope.
But there are plenty of places to get away. I will, Vatan, you are you are trying to escape from this
Yep.
thing, I'm assuming.
I'm
Okay.
doing my best.
uh, I will. I'll have you go ahead and let's do one more strength test from you, just to see if you can get away from it.
Sure. Let me.
I just imagine the conversation that was happening. You know, with my money, I've been thinking about a dog. I think your dog is great and he's doing well.
That's 11 on the dice, so 13 total for my strength roll.
Okay. Given the difficulty I had set on this climb before, I'll say you are keeping some distance from it, but you will need to make a quick escape once reaching the top. But you're maintaining your distance from this statue as it is pursuing you.
Great.
Zaz is just staring over the hole, just looking down, seeing what's going on down there. Friedrich is like Kotler, just kind of they'll get up here sooner rather than later. There's no point for us to go down.
Right, no, taking the crossbow. No, I think we just wait until it reaches the
I
edge. And...
definitely did not give Vatan a nail that was blessed by a saint, and he definitely drove that nail into the foundation of the wall,
yes.
and so that's why it's alive. But it wasn't me that gave it to him; it was completely just Vatan.
You're sure. Mm-hmm.
I'm completely sure it was completely just Vatan.
Right.
I had nothing to do with it.
We will work on your lying later. Now,
Do we
Vatan,
Lying?
quickly, please.
Yeah.
Okay. So Vatan, if we are, I will ask y'all if you are attempting to flee as Vatan reaches the top of the shaft, or if you are staying to fight this thing. One will determine whether we go into initiative right here now.
Flee.
Yeah, fleeing sounds great.
Yeah, if there's a place that we think that we could get to,
The
There's
blood
three
door.
There are
We're
three doors.
looking at
One
the
blood
skull.
door.
Where do
the
we
blood
go?
door.
Two dungeon doors.
We go through the blood door.
No doors.
Are they like prison cell doors or just like
They're
metal?
not like so imagine like solid like iron door with like the slat
Dude.
at the top.
Okay, I think we should leave, but I do have an idea that might help us out here a little bit here. So for one, once I get to the top, is he like using the rope and chain to get up here?
Partially.
Okay.
He is moving faster because he is using the rope, but you don't imagine
Right.
that he
And
has to.
but that was the first thing I wanted to know was whether or not it's worth even trying to stop. I'm just gonna basically cut that. Like I'm not expecting him to plummet to the bottom. I'm gonna try to just, I'm saying goodbye to that. We're letting it go.
You
Slow
cut the
him down.
rope and you see kind of like slides a bit just against the walls and then just begins to a little bit slower, kind of pulling itself up.
Okay.
Right.
And then I have an item that I did not think was going to come up, but I'm so happy that I put this in my bag. I have like a pound block of lard, which I would like to basically just smear all over the inside of this, like kind of as I'm climbing out to try and make it as slippery as fucking possible. So that if this guy tries to climb up there without the rope, he'll start sliding. And then I would like to use my fire steel, which is like a flint and steel sort of to just set it on fire.
What in the Mary Poppins did you put in your bag?
I have used every single item in this bag
good.
as of now. It's mostly empty.
It's
I
like you
do
were
have
reading my
lamp
notes.
oil if we want to make it easier, because I don't know how much
Yeah,
lard is going to light
same.
on fire.
Well, the lard,
We could just use
it'll burn like fat, but the oil is a great accelerant. Vatan
Yeah.
doesn't know this. I'm trying to do the thing
Yeah.
I'm doing, but if you want to throw some oil on there to heat, it'll be slippery fire. That's great. Everyone loves that.
Yeah. Listen, I love this plan. Y'all, I will give everybody, because it has been slowed
Omega,
down.
just shocked.
I'll give Friedrich an opportunity if you have some crazy shit in your
What
bag
Looney
that you wanna
Tune thing
pull.
do you want
Oh, Looney Tune thing
No.
you have, yeah.
No. I mean, technically, I'm over here casting spells, so I guess that I'm doing that. But no, I think it's just Vatan as an entity. It's just like, I think for a moment, Friedrich is the one who just breaks the fourth wall and looks at the camera and just.
you full Jim Halpert. Like we've been filming this like The Office
Yep.
the whole time. Yeah,
Truly.
I love it.
Sorry, I just had to erase so much stuff off my sheet. But yeah.
Yeah.
No, I love this. So you rush the edge, smear the inside of this shaft with lard. Um,
Oh, I
Katla,
see.
you pull out your lantern oil, do the same thing. Uh, there's a phrase that I almost said there that I really had to like skip saying. You who has five? What did Selena have?
More lamp
I also
oil.
have lamp oil, but I can also just have Bellum just like distract the thing as this is happening.
Yes.
Oh no!
Okay. Yeah.
Don't put Bellum down there if there's gonna be fire.
True. Well, he can fly. He can avoid that. That should be fine.
Bellum just like puts on his aviators. Like,
Right?
I got this.
Dang
Danger
it.
Zone playing in the background.
That's wild. Like, it's like, you know?
Bellum is her everything, so
Yeah.
yeah, he can do this.
I
This is
told. I
fine.
mean, y'all know that these things can't. I can't
That's
kill
true.
these or your pets. So
And,
Bellum is immortal and knows it.
And you're gonna light it on fire, right, Batan?
And then
Yeah.
he can be a phoenix.
Okay.
Yay!
Zach's just gonna be a hellhound next. He's putting him on fire too.
Hell yeah!
All right.
That's the next Mork board game.
It begins to ascend. As it reaches the lubricated areas, it begins to slip slightly, like trying to find a hold against the stone as it is ascending. You light a match, chucking it down towards it. It kind of like flips through the air as it impacts the side where the oil and the lard is, and you just watch goes up in flames. Ring of fire around this white stone creature. You see the flesh underneath the rock beginning to sizzle and burn as it lets out sort of a wordless shriek of pain. What I will do here is Vatan, I'm going to have you re-roll roll another d20 for me for this creature's ability to hold on, and I'm increasing the difficulty here.
That's a 6 on the dice, so whatever.
Low
plus
is what
it
you
is.
wanted.
Yeah.
So
Great.
as it begins to erupt into flame, the it's searing. You see the flesh underneath the rock burning. Finally, you hear a crack as some like a piece of its hand kind of burns off and breaks underneath, losing its fulcrum and losing its grip on the stone itself, and it begins to like tumble down the shaft here, impacting the sides, and like a balrog falling into the darkness below, it disappears from sight and then crashes into the ground underneath. You just hear the faint glow of the flames that continue to billow
Hell
off
yeah.
the body.
Very well thought, Vatan.
Climbing slippery shit sucks.
Indeed. Now, which door should we choose?
I have heard of blind faith, but that was a choice I never wish to choose again. And they would just turn to. We haven't heard like any sounds from like people or things that aren't people, statues, anything like that.
There was a lot
like-
of noise from the creature climbing the corridor. Now it's
Sure.
quieter in here.
Work.
You don't hear. I say like you can go up to each of the doors individually to like listen. You at each of the like the cell doors, you just hear inside. Just this like low
Hello.
growling.
No,
Oh,
You
okay,
one,
no,
you don't
no.
hear that. Shush. Two.
Oh, okay. Not being friendly. Okay, fine.
As you go to the wooden door, you don't hear any growling beyond it. You just hear the dripping of the blood coming down it and the slight like groaning of the wood.
So, friends, creature A, creature B, and sanguine sanctuary. I unfortunately believe C is the best option.
By all means.
Is there like a
All right.
napkin or something I can do to push this open?
You take out a
I'll
handkerchief.
push it
and
open.
It's both hands blood.
You go to push. You realize like there's no give as you push. You pull the door. As you do, there's like a slight like it's kind of wedged for a bit. You pull on it a couple times, and you finally yank the door open. Immediately, rushing forward, a torrent, a wall of blood, just erupts from the passageway. Full elevator in The Shining. And washes over the four of you, knocking you all backwards and filling the room with a just a wall of warm blood.
Oh, it's warm.
Yeah.
Catla sits
He's
up.
old.
Can I invent prestidigitation like right now? Like in this moment, the one who does not like being dirty or any of this sort, they just learned to just no, I know the answer is no, but I wanted him a man.
You roll a d20 for me. If you get a 20, you got prestidigitation.
Let's
for the
do it.
second.
Dang it, 18.
Oh, so close.
Oh,
Hey,
so
you
close.
get yourself
Presents,
like
dirty 20.
you get yourself partially clean. You're like a third clean. You can decide what third.
Success. That's another 18. That's another 18. Jesus.
Stop! You're wasting them.
I do need to stop. Those are all really good rolls. Next one's gonna be a 1.
That's so funny.
While Friedrich is getting, like trying to like clean himself up, I think Selena's taking the bud, being like, "Ooh, makeup. Ooh, is this color good on me? Yeah, I think this color's good on the lip. Yeah."
Rule.
My dog!
Who has witnessed all of it.
He's like, so.
That
Just
poor
like
dog.
Drowned.
He's like,
Titanic.
rubbing-
Done.
Yeah, he's just like cleaning himself. Doesn't even know where to start.
The only one who survived was Bella.
Yeah, right.
Bellum is perched on top of Rule's cage, who's hovering towards the ceiling, having avoided the blood too, and just kind of like lists down, not really having anything to contribute to all the shenanigans that just happened. Just, well, that was unexpected. Sorry, I didn't have a warning. I didn't know that.
No, the
blood
dripping blood
everywhere.
should have been enough.
Probably.
Is there anything down the hallway?
No, you see a nothing immediately. Just a passageway, a corridor in front of you, dripping with more blood. But that was probably obvious.
Does it seem like a viable way to go?
Yes,
Okay.
yeah, it would be the continuation. Yes. And onwards then through the arteries. Hopefully we make our way up.
Oh, look at me. I'm a floating lich, and I got to avoid all the blood and viscera. Oh,
Would you like to trade? I'd much prefer to have a body.
I would much prefer you stay in your lane. Just gonna keep going. Doesn't like this. It's over it.
Selena's gonna pat the top of like the cage, like, it's okay, I still like you.
Thank you. That means a lot. And yes, floats off behind you as you all continue down the passageway. And that is probably a good place for us to take a break. Before we head into the final act of our game.
Yes. Thank you to all of our raiders who came in today and everyone who's been watching. We really appreciate it. We'll be back in 5 to 10 minutes. So don't go to a place unless it is grab a drink, grab food, grab a friend, or take your medication if you need to. Always important. And we're gonna do a stretch today. Let's stretch out our lower back. So when you stand up, try and touch your toes. Do a real good twist to get it all out. We'll be right back. Bye. Welcome back, everyone.
That was
Oh my
special.
God.
If you missed the first half, you missed out. We did some pretty cool stuff, I'm not gonna lie. But we have a whole second half to get through. We have the climax. Let's go.
Yes. So, after everyone being drenched in blood and escaping a narrow encounter with a stone creature that Vatan animated with a cursed nail, you you have extending ahead of you more twisting passages. Rule kind of gliding ahead, kind of stops for a moment, turning through the air, says, "Ah, I believe we're very close now to the surface. Shouldn't be much longer now."
Where do you intend to go?
That's a very good question. I hadn't considered that. I don't imagine there'd be much acceptance for me as what I am now. I'm mostly just curious to see what will happen if you succeed.
You
Win.
can always stay in my cave.
Your cave.
Yes.
Lovely.
I take clients on occasion who don't mind the weird shit.
Tell me more about this cave.
Oh yeah, let's walk and talk.
You explained a rule like your isolated, like hermetic kind of cave where you
It
take
all
your
started
clients.
when I woke up in a summoning circle.
Is very interested. You don't have to sell me. That actually sounds wonderful. Big change of pace from my current abode. Seems very taken in by the prospect. Then begins to discuss. Could I perhaps, have my own room? But it doesn't have to be big. I
Oh
don't take up
yeah,
much
yeah. There's
space.
so many corridors. You can have one.
That would be nice. A book collection, which I don't have anymore. I'll have to start again. How will I make money?
We can workshop that. That's fine. We can do a whole bit.
A ventriloquism act, yes.
While we're walking, that's wild. As we're walking, just keeping a more active lookout, just
Uh-huh.
because we've angered the house.
Mhm.
Yes.
We stepped on his J's. Like, it's not happy with us,
Mhm.
and also we don't know what else is here.
Mhm.
Yes.
And we're being, and blood deluge means probably squeaky shoes right now.
Mm-hmm.
So just trying to listen out for what, because we're not necessarily stealthing around,
Yes.
what might be listening back.
Absolutely. Why don't you roll presence for me to perceive, get a sense of your surroundings?
It really is the universal role.
Yeah. Presence covers a lot in this system, I'm realizing.
6.
6. Okay. A little hard to hear. You got some blood in your ears. You can work that out. Sorry, is that too much?
How dare you?
uh the yeah, you I will say generally what and you're all feeling this and you're focusing on it more, Friedrich, but there is still that sense of something growing more restless as you are reaching the surface and with the potential of escaping with your prize. Um, there's a little bit of a calm right now, nothing actively moving, the walls aren't shifting, but it almost feels like the calm before the storm, um, as if something is waiting to make its move till for the right moment. Um, the as Selena and Rule are having this lively conversation. Catla, I imagine you're still taking the lead.
With caution.
Yes. keeping an eye out. Vatan, you still have the chalice in your
It is
bag.
on my person. Yeah, it's in the bag.
Got it. You you just feel. I say around this point, we'll say the laughter begins to recede from your mind, um, and you feel a a thirst. You feel this, like you can almost sense like the pulsing, the presence of the chalice within the bag that you carry, and a growing sense of connection with it
Mm,
or attachment to it. And perhaps, and you can decide, like, I don't know what Vitan's plans were for it, with you know, just hoping to get the money from selling it, um or whatever your initial motivations were. I think maybe just briefly the thought crosses your mind of you may have to give this up once you reach the surface,
right.
and a thought or an impulse that you may or may not recognize as being not your own, of like repulsion at that thought and a sense of dread at having to give this up,
Mm,
knowing that maybe if you took another sip from it, you wouldn't have to.
it's a great idea.
It does feel like a good idea.
Yeah, no, I'm just gonna pull it out and be like, oh man, what a climb. And just take another sip as though it were a Gatorade bottle, and I'm just leaving the gym. Um,
um,
I'm in front, y'all. Okay, I can't do shit about this.
you're in front,
I
so
was
just
about to
having a
say,
conversation.
well, I also said I was looking out though, so like
That's
I want to be fair.
Yeah.
I don't think any of us can stop this.
Yeah, it may be a
None of us
little too
can.
sudden. I will say you all see it happen,
Lord.
but whether you do anything to intervene in the interim, you don't have the opportunity. Roll a d20 for me. Let's see what you get this time.
hell yeah, big money.
Selena doesn't want to stop it. She just wants to observe what happens. So she'll be like, hold on, we'll pause this conversation. I need to watch what happens right
He
now.
could kill all of us easily.
I don't know if this is good or bad. I
Uh-huh.
truly, or if it doesn't matter, but I did roll a 20 on the dice.
I,
It's been nice knowing everyone. It's been so
The
lovely
Based
peep
on
at
your
the list
adventuring with
is
reaction,
y'all.
killing me.
It's
based
been
on the
so
DM's
great
reaction, I'm
adventuring with
going.
y'all.
I truly did not think this would happen in this game. I wrote this down.
Another GM dilemma. Always
God.
prepare for the weird shit.
Yep. Vatan,
Lay it on me.
you take a drink from the chalice as you feel this compulsion roll over you, and all of you see Vatan do this before. In a moment, maybe you reach out to try to stop, or before you can intervene, he takes a sip, and Chalice returns to like resting within his hands, and you feel the keep kind of pulsing around you. Something, some presence kind of locked on to this moment. Vatan, you feel overjoyed. Something as if this revelation, this epiphany, touching the divine, this euphoria begins to wash over you as the blood begins to flow out from the chalice, overflowing onto the floor at your feet, intermixing with the remnants, the pools of blood that were already there. Every time you feel this gloriousness, this euphoria, this epiphany of something beyond, something that's focus is now solely on you. to whatever meaning, whatever connection of the divine that Vatan may have had before, you feel its presence cast upon you, this light enveloping you. And the rest of you, as you see Vatan, this euphoria taking over his face, Vatan erupts into a column of blood and light and fire. Uh, and a blinding light flashes out as Vatan seems to explode in front of you. Your eyes like turn to the side. You look away, kind of being blinded in this moment. And as you turn back, as you hear this I mean, you can decide what Vatan says. Is like, does he like praises or religious ecstasy? Like, I don't know what Vatan would do in this moment or what he might say. Um, he's very flat affected, so I don't know if that even like occurs to him to really
I
say
think
much.
he just yells, "Hell yeah!"
Yeah, you just hear hell yeah as flames and light, uh, and then the light goes out. You all look, Vatan is gone.
Is the chalice
Is it-
still
yeah.
there?
The chalice falls to the ground at
Okay.
Where Vatan's feet were.
Oh
Just-
my god, the chalice ate Vatan. Oh no. Vatan, can you hear us in the walls or in the chalice?
Um,
That is only on a nat 20.
I have no
And I
regret.
truly did not think that would happen. There's I'm gonna send you a quick message, but that's fine.
Sure.
Is Josiah just gone forever?
We'll see.
We'll get to that.
Frederick,
what did just happen?
I don't know.
I'm going to, if I have like a spare piece of cloth or something, I'm going to wrap the chalice up before I pick it up.
Fair enough. A rule is like floating behind. Says that was something, wasn't it?
What happened?
Where is he?
I'm not sure, to be honest. I've only seen that happen once before.
2?
Yeah.
No, there were many that drank from the chalice back during my time. Different effects for each. But it was some time before they returned.
To the
How much
chalice?
time?
Yes.
Different for different people. Hard to say.
Have you noticed a pattern?
Right.
They all spoke very highly of their experience. Those that could still speak, I suppose.
Do we just send him to Burning Man?
It seems so. Um,
Oh no, he's at Coachella.
My God. Fatana.
all right. Ooh, we are very close to the exit, and I don't
Mhm.
mean to be uncaring.
Mm-hmm.
I believe, in my limited knowledge of whatever this is, that whatever happened to him is connected to the chalice. And if he is to return, he will return to the chalice.
Mm-hmm.
So if we continue on,
He should theoretically
theoretically,
rejoin us, hopefully.
yes. And not
I-
have gone somewhere else in the castle that we'll never see him again.
Usually they returned to within proximity to the chalice, so normally the chalice wasn't moving. But I assume it's the connection with the chalice that brings them back. So I would, if you wish to see him again, and I would very much like to see how he returns, I would recommend
Yeah,
bringing it.
At this point, I don't. Yes, I want to see him again. He is a lug and he doesn't understand left from right, but he does do his job very well when not being
Careless.
thirsty.
And he's nice.
He's very kind. And
He's
strong.
sure. I think one
I'll
day they'll call that
volunteer.
figure a himbo.
A himbo.
Yes.
I like that.
I'll volunteer to take the chalice. I have the most layers, so I could technically pick it up without technically touching it.
Right. And you won't drink from it, correct?
See, here's the thing.
Oh,
Selena,
No.
who's quick to talk to corpses, Selena, who's trying to get eyeballs, Selena, who is an
Who
icon, a
collects
legend,
heads?
and is the
Who also
moment
puts makeup with
with
blood?
blood.
No,
You,
I'm not.
you,
I'm not that silly. Silly.
perhaps since Frederick is the most strong at this point in time, he should continue to carry it.
I want to carry it.
Oh, perhaps when we're
once
outside.
once we are in a safe capacity outside of the four walls of this bleeding house of horrors,
You don't trust me to carry it.
I
Okay,
trust.
fine.
No, Derry. And I'm gonna put my hand upon Selena's shoulder if they let me. Say,
Mm-hmm.
I don't have faith in many things, but I do
Mm-hmm.
have faith in you to once we are outside, fully be the wielder, the holder, the not drinker
The
of
chalice
this.
bearer.
To just chalice Olympi. Yes. But
Friedrich, I understand you're a paranoid motherfucker. It's fine. You can carry it. It's
I
okay.
am not paranoid. I just have seen what power and corruption can do, even to the
And that's valid, but you're also paranoid.
well, sure.
That is safe
Walk.
than bursting into a flame and blood. just. All right, let's go.
And after she says that, she'll just skip along ahead and then just twirl like yee, and just continue her talk.
I am glad that we brought her. She is a ray of sunshine.
Absolutely.
I think I still have blind spots. Hold on. All right.
Just like little dots.
Yeah.
in the corner of her vision. You close your eyes and you can see Vatan's silhouette.
Form like this.
Oh, a ghost!
As this moment of levity in this really grim situation where Vatan is just vaporized by the chalice, you feel once again there is this moment as you pick up the chalice again. There's no longer overflowing blood, back to its like serene kind of presence. Um, you feel the keep around you once again pulse as if there was a moment of acceptance of satisfaction from the offering, but it is already beginning to hunger for more. Yes, Cal.
Sorry, the house has accepted the sacrifice.
Yeah. um when that happens though, and as you pick up the chalice once again and begin to move forward, the room or the area shifting around you, or the walls begin to tremble, you hear a thump 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 thump, like the steady pulsing, and it's coming from behind you. As you turn back, you watch as sections of the passageway far in the distance, one at a time, are foom, 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 slamming down as if it is closing in on you, trying to hold you in place.
Run.
We're running.
Okay. You all begin to run. Quickly, like sliding for a moment on the blood on the floor, and then getting your footing as you take off down the corridor. Rule kind of hovering at the side, keeping up with you, and says, "All right, well, things seem to be escalating now. Hang a right here." As you reach the end of this corridor and kind of sliding off to the side, you see, boom, 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 the ceiling crushing down behind you. Um, you turn to the right, and there is a sloping stairwell that extends like farther than it should, that kind of twists and is like bent to the side, broken stairs, pillars and like fixtures jutting out from the walls, as if the throat of this keep, because at the very end of it, you can make out just the glimmer of light in the distance, a ray of hope far ahead. But this twisting, gnarled passageway is closing in on you as you are preparing to ascend. Uh, in this moment, we're going to go ahead and do some checks to see if you can escape the keep unharmed.
Right.
The three of you. This will be agility, unless you want to give me a some sort of argument for any other abilities or anything you have.
I
Uh,
will take agility.
Yeah. Yes.
got it.
Unless I can talk my way out of this, I don't think so.
Uh, that would be very difficult
Yeah.
if you want to parlay with the keep.
No. I'm gonna use another omen because I did roll a 1. Why are you fucking with me, man? You get to go
19.
away.
Oh,
You know what? I kind of do want to parlay with the team.
oh God! See,
My
and this is
highest
why you don't have the
My
chalice.
highest stat is presence. I have a 5 in presence. Might as well try.
You want to try to beseech the keep in some way to spare you and allow you to leave unharmed.
Yes.
Obviously.
I want you to describe this to me. I want to know what your pitch is and how you do this.
You just came in.
I think I think the simplest thing is I think you're having a very lovely time just holding people in place, tormenting them, driving them insane. It's very funny. I also had a couple of laughs with it. It's great. Wonderful work. I applaud your efforts. I am someone who gives hope to those who are desperate, those who seek answers. And I was able to dupe the Lord who got us to go on this trip a little bit because everyone's just dumb. What if for you, if you let us go, especially me, I can lure people back to this keep so you can just torment people for all eternity?
Okay. Oh, you know what? You had me. You had me there at the end. I was like, all right. I was in my mind. I'm like, all right, seems difficult. Oh, it's gonna be pretty high. And then that pitch. Yep. Okay. It's not gonna be a crazy high difficulty. I will let you roll. I will let you roll presence as you pray to the keep.
Hell yeah. All right. I don't do math. 19 plus 5.
Holy crap.
Damn.
Uh, jeez. Okay. You okay? What did everybody else roll in their agility? By the way, Who
12.
was
19.
19? Okay, and a 12. Okay, cool. You begin to run. Selena, are you stopping and like fully like surrendering to the and just being like and saying that? Or are you doing this like while you run?
I think it is to run. And then she's like, wait a minute. I'm going to stop and actually think about this for a second. And then she'll do the pitch.
uh Friedrich and Kala, the two of you are like pulling yourselves up the stairs, like sliding, grabbing onto some of these areas are like jutting out from the walls. You see like the arm of like a statue that's been half embedded in the wall there, and you kind of grab onto it, and then the arm like kind of starts to grab you back, and you pull back from it. The walls themselves animate as you are rushing and kind of clambering up towards the surface. You look back and you see just standing there at the foot of the stairs, unmoving, and just speaking out to the keep. Selena, as she makes this promise to lure people back here. And there is a stillness. One last doo-doo. And the keep pauses, seeming to relent as you make this pact, Selena. You feel like a chill run up your spine as Morgan Keep acquiesces to your request. but you feel that this is a binding vow that you have made, and
That's
to break it would be disastrous for you. But you have no intention to do so, I assume.
fine. Yeah, no.
And you feel that pressure relax. The floor in front of you, the stairwell shifts, steadies, calms. And what stretches before you is a simple stone passageway with the gray, clouded skies beyond.
Okay, we're good.
You know, I think we brought the exact right people on this mission.
Oh, are you gonna give us Vatan back? Like, he was really on board with the whole like drinking thing. I feel like you should at least bring him back right now. Is that okay? You can make your own pact with him, but like I said, all of us, and he was a part of our group.
There is like a shifting in the walls again, like a boom, boom. And you almost feel the keep sigh.
I know, I know. You can have your own pact with him later.
Halfway up the steps, next to Friedrich. Friedrich, you feel the chalice in your that you've bundled and are carrying under your armor in your bag, uh, grows warm and kind of pulses again. You watch as the once again begins to spill over, uh, and another shriek and a blinding flash of light and fire. Once again, camera flash right in your faces, as emerging in your midst. Perhaps a little earlier than would have initially happened, but Vatan returns. What does Vatan look like?
So you just see Vatan, good old Vatan, as he has always been. Except his posture is like perfect. He's like standing completely upright. And as he speaks, you can see his teeth are no longer sharpened to a point. He just has like veneer ass, like perfect teeth. Um, and
Klaus gave him dental work.
yeah,
Hold on,
Um,
run me that number real quick.
and you know, and he just speaks to the group and says, "My friends, I understand now. I've seen many things beyond the light and fire that engulf me, and this world is much larger than I once considered it to be." And as he says so, you just see like a third eye like open on his forehead that is the
Oh
same
Lord, the
as the
matcha
other
got
two.
him.
Um, but other than that, is appears to be wearing pretty much the same stuff that he had before. I think. Like, I
Yes.
still pull my shit.
Yes, you have your equipment and everything.
Okay, great. Um, but yeah, that's kind of what happens as he reappears, and then just like kind of looks at the group and says, "You all seem to be doing well. Everyone is still alive. This is good to see."
Mhm.
Yes.
I just made a pact with the house.
Interesting. I look forward to hearing the details of this pact later on, perhaps over
Oh yes.
a game of chess.
The 10.
Insight check.
Have you gotten taller?
Uh,
Our
F
house is so
insight.
wonderful.
Are
and your
they
teeth
still
so shiny.
human?
Yeah,
Are you a salubri?
you want to do a presence roll to get a bit
Yeah,
of insight
absolutely.
on this?
What is going on? 18.
18. Um, by all accounts, as far as you can tell, this is Vatan. You don't know the question about is he human is interesting because he has a third eye, which would normally indicate not being human or maybe mutated in some way. But what more importantly with that perception is, I think what you sense is a another power, a divine power, not necessarily meaning good, but something otherworldly. Uh, just sort of like its presence lingering on him, something having changed him. Um,
I do have to ask, being a heretical priest,
mm-hmm.
is this something that would be against
Face
my core?
Against your core, I think.
I don't think I hate all religion. I hate the
Yeah,
two-headed basilisk for sure. This is this something that Friedrich needs to be clocking?
yeah. So you would probably make the guess that Vatan has had some sort of religious exposure to face with the god that is was being worshipped by this cult, specifically Necrobell.
Necrobell.
Uh-huh. Um, which technically speaking is not an officially sanctioned religion. It's not what the Church of the Two-Headed Basilisk worships. So it's like, but is tangential to like the. I think I mentioned earlier on, like in our first session, that like there are rumors and theories, and that uh, the high priestess, the archpriest of the church, uh, has some sort of power or pact with Necrobell herself. Um, but that the the teachings of the Church of the Two-Headed Basilisk are not worship of Necroball directly. It uh, is sort of separate from that. That is sort of like
Okay,
subculture kind of
so
stuff.
I'm sorry to be so like pedantic, but
No,
I need a specificity
yeah,
in the way that the two-headed basilisk church is being amplified to the world, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. And I know that there's a rumor that the head of this church is actually a cultist of Necroball. Is there a level of we may not the two-headed basilisk church may not be what it is now if it wasn't for her and her connection to Necroball? Is Necroball the actual problem?
no. I think you see here an interesting. Here's the way I'll pitch it to you, and maybe one way you can view it. You can decide differently if you'd like, but her pact with Necroball, allegedly, was for immortality. Like she has made some sort of deal. Like that's why she has been around for so long. The Church of the Two-Headed Basilisk, essentially, their worship is of these apocalyptic writings of the twin basilisks that have like prophesized the end times, and their religion is specifically around like embracing the end times, meeting them openly, not shrinking away from the doom that is coming. Specifically, they have like uh, you are supposed to like preserve your own life and not end it prematurely for the with the end coming. Like you're supposed to like greet it like full on. Um, but they built up this power. It is a religion, it is an institution, but the theory behind it, and like the maybe your heretical, dogma and the research you have done leading into this thought that like her power does not come from the twin basilisk, the two-headed basilisk, and these teachings, but comes from a dark pact that she made. What you now have in front of you is proof of somebody who has now ascended in some way, and perhaps
Can
Batan's
use
mere
him to
presence.
shut down her ooh,
Mhm.
yeah, Friedrich is staring at Vatan. Just huh.
Katla is too, but it's a very different vibe.
Wow, your teeth are so white. Did you get dental done?
Like my time away, many things happened. I was changed in many different ways. I
In what
experienced the passage
ways?
of years in mere moments. It all was in the blink of an eye.
I see.
I've come to the conclusion that nothing on this plane of existence can kill me in any way that matters. So I will continue traveling with you to see what end this might lead to.
Nothing can kill you, eh?
That matters.
Not in any way that has meaning beyond a grain of sand being swept into the sea.
Huh. Would you like to test that theory against a priestess?
For you, my friend, I would do anything.
I adore you, you fiery, radiant hunk, bloody oaf, you.
I just want to know.
Well said.
I, all I truly want is once everything's settled, I want to test your blood just to see what weird shit has happened. Don't worry. Also, the house may want you to visit a little bit. I don't know what arrangements y'all have,
Yes.
Hmm.
I think
but
testing your
I
body would
promise
be
them
great.
I'll lure. I promise I'll lure idiots to visit them and trap them. That's my whole pact. So you have your own thing you have to deal with, but we can leave.
Yes. We have a a group of guardsmen to avoid.
Yes.
Quite.
Ooh, I wonder if I can trap the prince in here. Yes.
Speaking of which, as you all ascend to the world above once again, stepping out from the keep, leaving it behind you into the dim, starless, cloud-covered sky. A breeze cutting across the mire and through the remnants of the keep, which now sort of buckle inwards. The towers like listing slightly towards the center as if the bones of a rib cage. You hear, as you see torchlight approaching in the distance, a voice, shrill and cutting over the wind, says, "There was a strange noise that happened out this way. Um, should we investigate? Is it safe to go in now? Perhaps the danger has passed, and we can find." And you hear like the Prince Averus, kind of his voice echoing across the courtyard here, as you see carrying torches Sir Helwyn and Sir Dress kind of moving forward into the into the walls of the keep and into this courtyard, uh, and you hear the deep voice of Sir Helwyn, the kind of proud and the with the script proud knight with the scripture across his armor, says, "Uh, Please, my lord, stay back. I don't know what that noise might have been." And they stop as they see the four of you.
Dan, close your other eye.
Um,
We have cleared the keep of all danger and left your treasure within. We did not want to touch such a masterful item for you.
See, Sir Helwyn kind of looks back. Sir Drest is kind of near the back. He's the one that you had the conversation with
Mhm.
Vatan that kind of gave you some
Yeah.
insight on the prince. Um, he looked. Sir Helwyn looks to his charge, to Prince Averus, who kind of adjusts his crown on his curly mop of hair and steps forward and like kind of jumping in a prance across some of the mud, and kind of takes on a regal posture as he gets his footing and says, "Uh, So it is my understanding that you have returned from within the keep, then."
She motions to the blood on her clothing. It was quite treacherous, but yes, we have
And
returned.
you have left the chalice within?
Just within, yes. We did not want to rob you of this great treasure and your gathering of it.
No, that wasn't the arrangement. You were to retrieve the chalice and bring it to me. Just why don't you hop back inside and grab it and bring it to
But
me, and then
don't you, my dear prince, wish to have such a gallant tale of how you were able to snatch the chalice out of the jaws of darkness. You and those who are just as ambitious. Not this knight here. I don't think he I don't I'm sensing it. He's not worthy to go in. But everyone else around you, they will be the ones to seek out the victory with you. It is within the cards. Go into the shadows
And what a great
and you'll find
honor it will
light.
be for you, my prince.
And you say there are no further dangers within.
N- No, if you
Absolutely
look
not.
down the stairs, we have cleared everything.
I have blessed this place myself, Your Highness. No ill will or intent may ever step foot in there again. I promise you this.
Just your regal booties.
I will have the three of you roll to charm him. I see Vatan, you're just standing in the back, just like
Yeah, I'm
third
just
eye closed. just,
specifically not
I at
saying
least want to save
anything.
this one night here because he's competent.
I
Yeah.
assume you were
He can
referring
go
to Sir
somewhere else.
Dressed was the one that you were trying to save, like saying he is
Yeah.
not worthy to go
Yeah.
in, but Sir Helwyn and
Yeah.
Prince Avers are.
17.
17.
Not 20.
Nat
Nice.
20.
It was a dirty 20 for me.
Oh, jeez, y'all. These rolls have been just great.
Look,
Hey, when it comes to strength,
no,
nah.
Yeah.
we
but
can't climb a
talking,
rope,
yeah.
but we can talk our way out of everything.
We can talk
Yeah.
our way out of shit.
You see, kind of like looks over your shoulder, like towards it. Says, "Ah, it doesn't look so dangerous. Perhaps the noise that we heard was truly the curse being lifted from this place, and we can claim that would be a compelling story. Papa would be so thrilled to hear about my uh, delving into this dungeon. Sir Halwyn, what do you say?" And Sir Halwyn looks very reluctant. Kind of looks down and says, "I'm not sure, my lord. It would be we hired them for this reason. It would be better to." He says, "Oh, pish posh. There's no need for. It looks perfectly safe. Nothing dangerous of any kind. A little damp, but and you say it's at the bottom of these stairs,
Just down the hall, yes.
just down the hall. All right. Well, given that I will say, as magnanimous a prince as I can be, given you have not fulfilled the terms of our bargain, full compensation, of course, will not be on the table, but I will partially compensate you for your efforts. Uh, so, Helen, give them 50 silver, half the price. Sir Helen gives a nod and reaches to his side and pulls out a small coin purse and hands it to you, Callum, just heavy in your palm.
You are more than gracious, my lord.
Yes, I am. Very well. You may leave and tell the people of these lands of the heroism of Prince Averus, son of Hathmu. So I went onward, and he claps his hands, and the knight beside him kind of lurches forward, and Sir Dress kind of begins to follow, and Prince Aver says, "Ah, no, 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 no. As she said, Sir Dress, only Sir Howard and myself. You are not worthy of stepping aside. You will wait here and keep guard." And Sir Dressed shrugs, unconcerned with this. Says, "Very well, your lord." Uh, Stands there, kind of arms crossed, waiting as Sir Owen lights a torch and begins to descend downwards into the keep. Prince Avarice stepping lightly behind him as the four of you kind of begin to walk away.
I
uh,
think I think before walking away, Selena will go over to like the walls and she'll press her ear against it. Do you like the taste of greedy and pompous people? I can get more of them.
As you do that, there is a deep, contented rumbling within the earth.
You like
And
that,
then
don't you?
hear
That's
belly
a
rubs.
good house. That's a good house.
You hear that rumbling intensify and echoing from inside. You say, "So, Das, what was that? Is that did that statue just move? Go check out there." And you just like echoing from inside, and then you hear, "Right, oh sure, oh God, run!" And then you hear a doof as the entry to the keep slams closed, disappearing within the earth, leaving Sir Dressed like falls backwards onto the ground, breathing heavily, looking back at
Suggest
all of you.
you seem to be in need of a job. Would you care to travel with us?
Oh
Deep
yes, I
within
need
the
someone to
earth,
carry all these heads.
you hear shrill screaming under the ground, and Sir Dress just stands up, says, "You know what? Change of employment sounds nice.
Wonderful. You didn't really have a choice.
No,
But we can come to enjoy your presence.
uh,
Oh, Rule,
as
you can come out now.
yeah, Rule like pops out of your bag, and he dressed like scrambles backwards again, like beginning to draw his sword. And says, "Rule says, oh no, there's no need for that, dear man. I'm with them. These are my friends. I have friends now.
Oh.
Well, I'm going to miss this place.
Don't worry, you have a cave.
Very excited for the cave. Let's go." And begins to hover off. Sir Dress is like flop sweat, sheaths his sword, looks to you, Vatan, says, "Well, it's good to see you made it out in one piece, man. You don't seem any worse for wear."
My third eye just opens and looks at him.
Dear
Like,
gods, what the fuck happened in that castle?
I would be happy to explain it to you, but it would take until the last foul wind to ever be known to you or to escape into the blackened stars of infinite night before you could truly understand or gain any semblance of comprehension. Though I will try. Come with me, my friend. I have many things to teach you. There's much more to this life and this world than I once knew, even a few hours ago.
He just like
I love this awoken.
eyes wide, just nodding, fully catatonic, just walks along beside you as you begin to tell him about the bleak edges of eternity that you have borne witness to.
Just guys being guys, am I right, fellas?
Guys being guys.
Just guys being dudes.
And as the mire stills, the sky cracks open with dull red light. Somewhere deep in the lands beyond, the sisters chant prayers of gratitude or perhaps mourning. You taste iron on the wind. Whether you live, die, or become legend, the world will end all the same, and the chalice bleeds no more. And that's all I've got here for
Yeah.
our game tonight.
That was
Well-
so fun.
Y'all bypassed every encounter, and I'm so proud of you. We
We
got one
did it.
encounter with the knights and
Yes.
everything else. I love that though. Great job.
All
man.
right. Thank you. Thank you so
you
much,
so
Val, for
much.
running us through this game. That was so fun.
That was super fun.
All right. Well, let's go around and have everyone say who they are and where people can find you. Val, let's start with you. And thank you again. So great.
Absolutely. Thank you for having me. Y'all have been a pleasure to run this game for. I'm so glad. I love how ridiculous and off the rails this got and how it ended up ending. So, Once again, you can find me at the Kraken's Crown. I mostly run games over on G Game Nights a couple times a week. We'll actually have a game tomorrow for we'll be playing some more A Fistful of Darkness, doing some Weird West cowboy shenanigans. And then other than that, I think that might be the last game I run for this year. So probably we'll be getting back in January, and I'll join our Discord and keep an eye on our schedule and stuff there. So, but that's me once again. Thank you.
Popcorn it.
Oh, I have to pass it on to somebody. I'm so used to going last. I'm sorry. I will pass it to Josiah because I incinerated you.
Yeah, no, listen, it happens. That's me, Josiah. Mostly known as Dungeon Dad on the internet. You can find me pretty much exclusively on YouTube, where I make weird videos about weird monsters, about Dungeons and Dragons and other tabletop role playing games and the weird creatures that occupy them. Yeah, that's pretty much all I got. I hope you're having a good night, and whatever holiday you celebrate is exciting as it approaches rapidly, much like the end of the world in a game of Morkborg. On that note, CB, if you want to tell the people,
Of course. Hi, friends. Again, my name is Omega Jones, also known as Cripbar across all social media channels. My pronouns are he and they. You can find me many different places. I mean, it's about to be, the holidays and stuff, but typically on Tuesdays, you can catch me on twitch.tv/surfeffers for Terraform in the evening. On Thursdays, you can catch me on twitch.tv/Captain Robert for Vecna Eve of Ruin. On Fridays, you can catch me over on twitch.tv/Cricket Chronicles for Shadows of a Baldur's Gate, and again on Saturday evenings with Surf Effers for Bayonet. Outside of that, many things on my channel, especially in the new year, including a bunch of campaigns and the like, including a Shiz University inspired Daggerheart campaign for the wicked musical fans out there. Yeah, it's gonna be a good time. So check the socials for things I'm doing next. All right, we'll pass it to Madam Ava.
Well, hello, my darlings and dears. It's your Madam Ava here. You can find me anywhere at Madam Ava Couture. For the rest of the year, I will be nowhere unless someone kidnaps me for a one shot. This has been my last official game, so you can catch me in the new year. Right now, at least what has been somewhat announced, you can catch me on Folk and Myth in the new year for a cult game that will be delicious. I can't wait for that and to be very spooky. But you can catch me anywhere where glitter has been found because where I go, glitter will be and it can never be removed. Happy holidays, everyone. LB, finish us off.
Hello, everybody. I'm LB Hackemup. You can find me at LB Hackemup on Instagram and on Blue Sky. We're Hack Recklessly here on Twitch and on YouTube, where you can find all of the games we've played and all of the games we're going to be playing next year. We have a bunch set up. The next one is going to be starting in January. We are doing Glitter Hearts, which is a Power Rangers version of Glitter Hearts, so that's going to be fun. We've got the Fallout crew from before that is joining us for that. But you can see me next on Nerd Immersion on Wednesday, where we will be back in Lost Mines of Phandelver and Below and Beyond, where we just freed the turtle dragon, which was making the waves in Wave Echo Cave, and now it's just Cave. So that'll be a fun, interesting episode to find out what happens there. And then after that, I'm pretty much just streaming normal stuff. We'll be back on Friday with Life is Strange, the prequel of it. So that'll be good. And then Sundays will be dark for a while until the new year. So thank you so much to all the players who played with me tonight and Val for running this game. It was so much fun. I'm glad I got to sit at a table again with some of you for the first time with some of you, and I love you guys. I can't wait to play again. So I guess I'm LB Hackemup. Hack recklessly. Bye, everybody.